What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. As you can probably tell by the title, I was able to hit GPL Legend just the other day. I did it when I was playing off stream, and then I went on stream the next day. I did it like late at night, where my sets like after midnight before I went to bed. And then I'm like, you know what? I just went 5-0 at 29.52, and I'm probably going to hit Legend. So I waited till after work the next day to go on stream and be like, all right, everybody, I think I'm about to hit Legend. So I did that. Apologies for not having video content for the past few days. Just been busy with work. And I mean, obviously, I probably could have snuck in a few hours here and there to crank out some videos, but I've been trying to prioritize my like sleep schedule. It's funny, growing up watching all sorts of YouTubers when I was a kid, I'd always hear them say like, oh man, like oh, it's such a grind, I need to take a break from YouTube, break from uploading. And I'm just like what are you talking about? Like, you make YouTube videos, like how hard could it be? That's like the dream gig, right? Well, this is like my side gig at the moment, and sometimes, you know, you feel like you need a little break, you feel a little burnout, so I didn't upload for a few days, but we're back with a banger, and I'm excited to shoutcast some of my Legend battles. I'm using Alolan Ninetails with Charm, Deoxys Defense, and Umbreon, which is a pretty OP team, pretty meta, especially in this like 30-second switch timer era of like 5 days. It's these Pokemon are really effective. I recommend this team if you guys are trying to climb Elo. I think it's a very effective team to use. But yeah, with this 30-second switch timer, it's been pretty crazy and pretty different with like aggressive plays and switches and stuff. So without further ado, let's hop into these battles right now. First game against Paco, and I only have 3 battles actually to show you. And what was fitting was my first battle in this set to Legend was against Dunebug, who's my Mazer teammate, and we're actually ranked number 1 and number 2 in the US on Sylph. So pretty fitting that I was able to sneak in a win against him. I had a team comp advantage. You see, I get kind of fortunate in this game here against Paco. I think I tried to throw that Psyshock on the Azu, and unfortunately it didn't register. Sometimes that happens. I've seen it happen to other people as well when they're streaming. But in a decent matchup here against the Skarmory, my Deoxys is not running Thunderbolt. The only reason is because I was seeing so many Alolan Ninetails. It seemed like everybody had Alolan Ninetails. I thought it was best to run Rock Slide just for that reason. And also I feel like Psycho Boost right now is too good to pass up. Quick swap, and then I throw this Weather Ball instantly to perhaps force a shield. Yep, and I get a shield on a Weather Ball at an Azu, which is a pretty amazing shield. At this point, I feel good letting this A9 go, considering he still has a Skarmory. And I'm going to aggressively try and counter down this Azu. If he gets to a move, that's totally fine by me. This should just be an Ice Beam, and this isn't going to do all that much damage. My energy here is really valuable. He switches, and I knew that Skarmory had just thrown a Brave Bird, so I didn't think it was going to get to a move. Then he switches into a Galarian Stunfisk. And here I'm going to throw my Psycho Boost. I said like Boost. Psycho Boost. I throw my Psycho Boost, and then I get out of there because Psycho Boost harshly lowers your attack. So get out of there. I still have another Psycho Boost stored in case I need it for later. I just got to be careful about him potentially sack swapping his Azu at some point. So just being cautious of that. I shielded the first one before because people don't like to bait Umbreons because Umbreons are so tanky. So I was able to successfully call the Earthquake before, which is nice. Just trying to throw off him with my timing of how I'm throwing these moves. I'm not throwing right at the move. I'm not throwing when I double up. I'm throwing just kind of in between. That time I threw right at the move, and this should take out the Stunfisk. And the Azu is so low that I could have just swapped and Psycho Boosted, but I figured why not take the risk of like catching the move or something, and then he somehow like double Ice Beam, foul Ice Beam, play rough or something crazy. Going against Lavris, really good battler. Lavris 18. I also switched up my pose to the OG Season 2 pose because I think that's the coolest one. against a Mew. And I have been in this situation many times as the Mew. So I know that if I just am willing to double shield here, that I can just charm down this entire Mew. But I do throw the Weather Ball because this will almost guarantee a shield here unless he just wants to sacrifice his Mew. So yeah, I get a shield. And this is like not a good matchup for Mew, right? Because I can just double shield this and lead this matchup with a really large amount of health. He aggressively swaps into Vigoroth, which is not a safe swap when you have a Deoxys. The thing is, Vigoroth is so spammy though, I am going to have to throw energy at some point. I'm not going to be able to just fully counter this thing down. Otherwise, it would get to 3 body slams. So, I'm going to have to eat 2 body slams. I'm counting. He switches into Mew, and I don't want to take this Shadow Claw damage, man. So, I throw my Rock Slide here. I'm waiting for him to come back to see what he does. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's an A9. And I throw a Psycho Boost. We get a little bit of lag there, unfortunately. Not a huge deal. But I throw this. I switch into my own A9 to lure out this buddy, this guy, and get rid of him. And now we should be in a good situation, especially because it's a Powder Snow A9. It's not like a super hard wall to Umbreon. So honestly, like a Last Resort and a Foul Play would KO from here. I actually come in with my Deoxys to force him to throw all his energy, because the only way he would win is if he double Dazzling Gleamed my Umbreon and then got to a Weather Ball against DD. So I just wanted him to expend energy there. I still have the A9 alive in case I need it as a sack swap, but from this range, a Last Resort should be enough. We CMP tie on the Last Resort, and I expect this to be a Dazzling Gleam. It is really hard hitting move, super effective, but Umbreon is such a tanky beast that he can survive it. And Last Resort would have KO'd, but the opponent conceded at that point. And at this point in the set, we are 4-0. And this is for a 5-0. And we run into a freaking Sunny Cherim, but I actually played this one pretty well. I knew that he wasn't going to throw right away because he was expecting me to swap, so I actually threw 1 Bullet Seed after he got to the Weather Ball. Or I should say, I swapped, not I threw. And then you're going to see me get really greedy. Why do I keep slurring my words? Gosh. You're going to see me get really greedy with overfarming here. And I'm going to eat this because I know I can eat another one. When I was recapping this on my stream, I was like, this is like Pot of Greed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Level greed. That's how greedy I got here. I have to shield that freaking Weather Ball because I kept trying to counter down instead of just throwing to be safe. He swaps into a Pelipper. I throw this Rock Slide. Probably should have just Psycho Boosted. Now, well, I guess probably should have saved that energy for later. But he is switch locked for the moment against my A9, which is good. I get a shield from the Weather Ball. I don't expect him to throw anything other than a Weather Ball here, so I just don't shield. And I should be able to charm him down. No, he switches into Bastiodon, and I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap. And I figured, like, I'm not going to want to use this Weather Ball on any of the other Pokemon, considering they're so low. So I figured I might as well use it to chip at the Bastiodon. And then I switch instantly, or I swapped instantly to that Umbreon just to not give him any extra energy. Doubling up, he makes a nice catch on his Pelipper. I don't want to risk this Pelipper getting to another Weather Ball, so I'm just going to take it out. I'm not going to bother undercharging or trying anything fancy. But a nice catch he made there. And we're just storing up on these foul plays. The foul plays. We get a shield on a foul play, which is nice. I guess we're not going to throw anything else that's going to do more than a foul play, so it makes sense. Makes sense, our opponent's shield. I'm expecting him to try and catch at some point. I try and catch unsuccessfully. And I know that I still have a couple counters worth of damage on my DD. I'm expecting him to catch, so I didn't throw there. And that gives me some extra snarls against the Bastiodon. I have 2 foul plays loaded. You cannot double up on Stone Edge. I believe Stone Edge is 55 energy, so he would have to throw 2 more smackdowns to get to a second Stone Edge at least. Foul play comes through. Quick swap into DD, 1 counter. Does the trick. And now, Rise, your boy, has gone 5-0 at 29:52. And we're going to cut to the live clip on Twitch where I do the thing. And we get to see Rise hit Legend live in the flesh. Take it away, live Rise. All right, here we go. Boom. Up. $17, wow. I was pretty sure it was going to be enough. Thank you, JR Skater. What's up, dude? Can we get a shout out for JR Skater in the chat? There we are. That was me hitting Legend live on stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's fun to hit Legend somewhat early in the season. I think I was number 22 on the leaderboards after my Legend day. I got to 3,065. I don't care too much about the leaderboards anymore in terms of Go Battle League, so I'm actually gonna start running some like fun spice teams. I was testing out like Beedrill and Berserker today off of stream, and I might run a similar line on my stream and take a lot of like viewer suggested teams and viewer suggested Pokemon, maybe do some challenges like the 75 unique Pokemon challenge and such. So yeah, all that said, I thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit more. I know that's kind of an OP team, but honestly, like a team's a team, and use whatever team you want to run to have success. We got Legend out of the way. We accomplished it early on. Now we can have some fun and enjoy the rest of the long Go Battle League season. Maybe at the end of the season, we'll go try hard mode again, and we'll try and climb the leaderboard so we can end the season on the leaderboard. But until that moment comes in the future months, we're going to have some fun and enjoy it. Go follow me on Twitch if you want to see me battle live. Looking forward to posting more fun content. I've got a couple of nice spicy Saturday submissions that I may be posting in the coming days this weekend. So look forward to those. And all that said, thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.